because we see risk in a few different parts of the world in the year to come. And I don't think the bond markets are necessarily the huge opportunity that maybe some people have been anticipating as we see rates coming down. So there are going to be pockets of opportunity coming up. I think Europe looks relatively good value. And when you have earnings growth expectations of just around 5% versus 11% in the US, that does leave a little bit more on the table in terms of upside. And when we look at emerging markets and China, of course, there's a lot of bad news priced in there. We've had pretty disappointing levels of growth out of China, but still we think there's a pent-up opportunity as the government starts to look more towards stimulating the economy in the year ahead. So I think it's about diversification, to be honest. There's always great businesses across the globe, but I wouldn't necessarily nail my colours to the mast of any one particular market. It's about those industries and those sectors which have got tailwinds,
Lindsay,
perhaps rather than geographies.
Apologies. Yeah, Lindsay, one thing that has been problematic, certainly for the UK market, our home market here, is engagement. And I noticed that you took on a new role of client engagement in your title as investment strategist at the tail end of last year as well. How difficult is it to galvanise excitement about individual stocks, individual strategies, rather than, as you say, the multi-asset strategies?
Right. Well, the way we work at Quilter Investors is we run multi-asset strategies. We run globally diversified funds involving equities and bonds and so on. But I think the concern amongst advisors really has been about the opportunities within, for example, the home market in the UK, where maybe some of their clients had previously had more exposure. Now, we've seen years, of course, of underperformance in the UK economy and the UK market too, aside from the breakout post the pandemic, when we saw the oil price rally, and that benefited, of course, the mining sector and other natural resources too. But I think those clients really benefit from having more diversification. So looking further afield rather than just having that focus on the home market has been really important.
Is that destined then, if at a time, and I find this absolutely fascinating, a time of so many single-digit forward PEs in so many sectors across the UK and in Europe to a lesser extent as well, you're saying actually we need to broaden, diversify, rather than concentrating on those sectors which have been undervalued and possibly are value traps?
Well, there will be opportunities within them. Of course, our underlying fund managers are working hard to identify where those opportunities may lie. But I think what we don't want to do is rely on the UK government, for example, or the FCA bringing in new legislation, new regulation that stimulates the UK index, because that could take years to come, and it hasn't happened yet.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.